Welcome back to the Batting Practice Show. Baseball is a beautiful sport, and at times, as Domingo Germán showed 5 days ago, it is filled with perfection. For 6 months, baseball entertains us and comforts us. Every day, there are more games and more stories. Imagine this. An enigmatic pitcher gives up 10 runs and wonders about his rotation status. Then he throws a perfect game in his next start. We don't have to imagine it. That's what Germán did against Oakland to become the Yankees' 4th perfect game pitcher. That's a surreal story. In searching for perfection in a player, I'd pick Shohei Ohtani. The dazzling angel is arguably the premier hitter in baseball and is on pace for 58 homers. And he's also one of the best pitchers in the sport with an ERA around 3. He dominates like a varsity star, overwhelming 8th graders. And he might become a $50 million man after free agency. That's a special story. When Elly De La Cruz is running, hitting, and throwing, all eyes follow him. In his first week with the Reds, he hit a 458-foot homer, dashed from home to third in under 11 seconds, and threw a baseball 96 miles per hour. The 21-year-old has helped resurrect a franchise that's aching for a winner. That's a sweet story. The sweet-swinging Corbin Carroll is 1 year older than De La Cruz and has helped revive the Diamondbacks. Carroll is on pace to exceed 30 homers and 30 steals. The only players to accomplish that at the age of 22 or younger are Alex Rodriguez, Mike Trout, and Ronald Acuna Jr. That's a strong story. In a world filled with titanic homers and endless strikeouts, Luis Arraez is an anomaly. The Marlins hitting magician is flirting with a 400 average. No one has done that since Ted Williams hit 406 in 1941. That's a stunning story. These stars are playing under new rules, which I adore. The pitch clock has reduced game times by 26 minutes. All we've lost is clutter. The bigger bases and the limit on pickoff throws have increased stolen bases. We've gained excitement. The ban on extreme shifts has boosted averages and runs per game. If I could edit baseball's story and become commissioner for a day, here's what I'd do. I'd require at least one player to play catch with a young fan between innings of every game. I would address the sticky stuff situation by using a pre-tacked baseball, like the Japanese baseball, so pitchers wouldn't have to estimate how much rosin to use. I would insist umpires do post-game interviews to explain their decisions. And to add suspense, I would let each team choose any player to bat in the 9th inning, even if he made the final out in the 8th. It could be dramatic. Are these suggestions perfect? Maybe not. But on many days, baseball delivers examples of perfection. Germán was perfect in his last start and gets a chance to do it again tonight against the Orioles. More games and more stories are looming. For me, that's perfect.